All right. So today, as you know, is the last day of our first week. So we're going to be practicing with the tenses that we already saw. Mhm. So we have here first our reading. Okay. So in this exercise, can you help us, Miss Maddie, read the instructions, please? Right here. You're muted. Miss Mary, you're you're muted.
Sorry.
Don't worry. Can you read the
Thank you.
instructions, please?
Yeah. Much of the following paragraph is written in the simple past tense, but many of the verbs will be more appropriate in the past perfect. Change the ones that should be changed into past perfect.
Okay. Now, remember that actually it was yesterday we were talking about the expressions that might help us find the tenses in a sentence, right? Okay, now, uh, using that, based on that, we're going to be changing some of these past tense verbs into past perfect verbs. Okay, remember the structure for a past perfect is a subject plus had plus a verb in past participle. Okay, this is too big. There it is. Okay, now we're going to do it on our notebooks. Okay, we're going to take 10 minutes, mhm, 10 minutes to read and to change some of these expressions or some of these sentences into past perfect statements. Okay, so they make more sense. All right, remember we have expressions that can help us. All right, for example, here we have this in 1990. Yes, that is a specific time in the past. Okay, well, actually, all of this is telling us the tense. All right, now we're going to be looking for expressions like this to help us. All right, so let's take 10 minutes. Yes, okay, I'll be right here if you need um, to know like the meaning of something, or if you cannot uh, find expressions or anything. Okay, 10 minutes. Good luck. How are you doing? All good? I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes.
You still have 5 minutes, okay? No pressure.
Okay, thank you.
Ready?
Not yet, in my case.
Okay, what about the rest? Gina, Tommy, Karen, Lizzie?
I almost done.
Not just a second, please.
All right, okay. Let me know when you're ready, okay? Ready?
I think.
Ready.
Okay. All right. Well, let's read the story with the new tense. Okay? We're going to take turns. So read it as you wrote it. Okay? Let's start with you, Miss Maddie, please. Start reading.
Okay. All of all of can think of any annoying or embarrassing experience we had. I think it's correct. Had,
Mhm.
had.
Yes.
One in particular comes to mind when I am reminiscing about the past. Continue.
Yes.
It occurred on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving in 1990. I think it's correct in past.
Yeah, it's correct and past.
I just finished doing the dishes. I think in this part of the of the text, I think is correct use the past perfect. I just
Exactly.
I
Very
just
good.
have had
How would it be? I had just,
it's between the words.
I had just finished
Did you write
doing the
the
dishes.
correct word? Sería
Sorry?
I have just had
No, 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 no. I
finished.
had just finished.
I had just finished. Oh yes. I had
Mhm.
just finished doing the dishes and I was ready to take the garbage out.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Gina, can you continue, please?
Yes. Um, Walking it secretly and walking downstairs, I suddenly felt something underfoot and heard a sniff nose. Mm, yes.
Is that correct in past?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think like it's
Yes, it is. Mhm. Continue.
then a second later my feet slipped and I found myself sitting on the stairs.
Mhm.
It's correct.
Yep.
And it got dark early. Yes, I think that it's um I think um it had got
Mhm.
dark early,
Continue.
so I
Yes.
couldn't see very well, but I
It
thought
had
it's
gotten dark
yes.
early. Very good. So I couldn't see very well. Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't see very well, but I finally spotted what I tipped.
I
Yes,
stepped.
stepped on it.
Uh-huh.
It
On,
was a very
yes.
small, hard pink cone.
Pine cone. Mm-hmm. Very good. Um, Now, do you think that there's something else that could be changed here? No?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. Do you think there's something else that could be changed here?
Well, I see something different that we have model verb.
Where?
What I had stepped on.
Uh-huh. Yes, exactly. What I had stepped on.
Stepped
That
on.
always that can also be changed because that happened before this action. I finally spotted mhm, what I had stepped on. Yes, it's an action in the past before an action in the past. All right, thank you, Gina. Let's continue. Tommy, please.
I was so annoyed that I threw it in the neighbor's yard. Then I picked up the garbage and put it in the trash can, limped upstairs, and examined my foot. It had already gotten red and slightly swollen.
Thank you. Very good. It had already gotten red and slightly swollen. Very good, Tommy. Karen, can you continue, please?
When I went to the doctor the next day, he took he when okay. When I went to the doctor the next day, he took an X-ray, examined it, and announced that I broke my foot. Mhm. When I had gone, no,
There is a past perfect there. Where is it? What happened before he went to the doctor and he took an x-ray and examined it? What happened before that?
went, had had gone, oh, had broke
Had
that I
broken.
had broken
Mhm.
my foot.
Exactly. Here we have reported speech, right? Okay, but now uh, here it says that this action happened before he went to the doctor. Okay, his foot
Okay,
was already broken, so he just announced that, well,
oh
it
yeah,
was broken. Mhm.
uh, okay, I found the
So,
sentence.
mhm.
Um,
Okay,
okay,
so it is when I went to the
when
doctor the next day. Continue.
he took an X-ray, examined it, and announced that I had broken my foot.
Perfect. Very good. Yes, that's right. Thank you,
Thank
Karen.
you, thank you.
Uh, Lizzie, please.
When I told him what happened, he laughed aloud, then said me to have a cast put on.
Thank you. Now, there is a past perfect there. Can you spot it?
A what? A past perfect?
A past perfect, yes.
Mm, no, uh, well, when I told him what happened,
Mhm. When I told them what had happened.
what had
Yes,
happened,
yes.
and he laughed and
He
aloud.
laughed out loud, then sent me to have a cast put on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very good. Miss Maddie, please. Right
I
here.
never wore a cats or used crutches in my whole life, but I have learned how to get around quite efficiently.
Mm,
Ever
mm,
since then, I have had hearty respect for the power of the pink cone.
yes. Well, actually, the past perfect in the sentence that you just said, I never wore a cast or used crutches in my whole life. There's a past perfect there, like you said it, but in a different place. Okay. Now,
Mm,
what can be inferred from this sentence? I never wore a cast or used crutches in my whole life, but he broke his foot, right? So we can infer that he was wearing a cast at that moment, okay? Then we can say, I had never wore,
mm,
mhm, I had never worn a cast or used crutches in my whole life, but I learned how to get around quite efficiently. Yes? Mhm. All right, good. Um, so what do you think? Was it easy?
more or less.
Kind of. It's a fun story, right? It's a funny story.
Mm,
You really should respect the power of a pine cone. It can break feet. All right, good. Do you have any questions about this reading, about this activity? Did you like it?
yes.
Yes, I like it.
Good. All right. Well, if you don't have any questions, let's continue. Now, here we have some more, uh, well, another exercise, right? It says use either the present perfect or the simple past as needed. And we actually don't need this anymore. Well, not right now. We have two examples, all right? I visit my sister last night. And the other example is I visit my sister many times this week. Okay? Now, as I told you, we have these expressions to help us know the tense. Okay? Now, this is not just one activity or action in the past, right? Besides, this week hasn't ended, or that's what can be inferred from this. And different from this first sentence, last night, okay? It is a concluded action in the past. It happened last night, okay? Yes? All right, good. Now, we have here 10 sentences, and you have to use either the present perfect or the simple past, okay? All right. So try to do it with these expressions, okay? Focusing on these expressions. Yes, because they are going to give you the hint that you need to complete this exercise, all right? Take 5 minutes to do it. Mhm. If you need more time, just let me know.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. I'll be right here. Okay. Are we ready? Should
No,
I
teacher.
take your silence as a yes? Okay, no. All
No.
right. Let me know when you finish, please.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Perfect. All right. Let's check. Miss Maddie.
Number one,
Hmm.
I went to a movie with Amy last night.
Perfect. I went. Number two, Gina.
Yes. I have seen many movies with Amy since we met.
Since we met. Yes, perfect. I have seen many movies. Number three, Tommy.
Frank has played baseball since he was a little boy.
Thank you. Very good. Has played. Karen.
Bill was in Chicago for 2 weeks.
Mhm. But we can also use the present perfect, right?
Mm-hmm. Has
Has
been.
been. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So both options are correct. Bill was in Chicago for 2 weeks or has been in Chicago for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Mhm. Good. Um, Lizzie, number five. Okay, I guess no Lizzie. Miss Maddie.
Mhm. Five,
Please.
mhm. I have read many books since summer began.
Yes, I have read. Remember, the writing is always the same with read. What changes is the pronunciation. Read, read, read. hmm
Okay.
Yes, I have read many books since summer began. Um, Continue.
Last week, I read three historical novels.
Perfect. Very good. Last week. Gina, number six, please.
Yes, for several years, medical researchers around the world have done a great deal of research on AATs.
hmm Have done. Very good. Tommy, number seven, please.
Families have changed a great deal in this century.
Very good. Have changed. Eight. Karen, please.
Yesterday in my psychology class, I learned why some people
Mhm.
are afraid of being in a small crowded space.
Mhm. Very good. Thank you. Lizzie, are you there? Guessing not. Okay, Miss Maddie, please, the next one.
No,
Number nine.
I have known Diana for several years, but I just
But I just recently.
recently, ah, mhm. Mm, just recently have discovered. No, okay.
Mhm.
discovered that she has twin sister.
Yes, very good. And the last one, Gina, please.
Yes, Cindy borrowed several books last month and still hasn't turned them.
And still what?
Hasn't returned.
Hasn't? Yes, hasn't returned them.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, was this easy? It was easier than the one before.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, very good. Do you have any questions?
Nope,
No,
it's
all
great.
good?
All good, teacher.
Perfect. Let's continue. We have more exercises. Okay, now here we have another paragraph. Now it says, this paragraph discusses the writer's experiences as a language learner. The moment of speaking or writing is now. So some of the verbs are in the present tense. Many of the verbs are in the simple past tense, but some of them should be in the present perfect, which is past to present. Change the verbs that are inappropriate in the simple past tense to present perfect. Do not change present tense verbs. Are the instructions clear? So basically, we're going to change when needed the past tense verbs to present perfect verbs. Okay, so we're going to. What I recommend is to read first the entire paragraph, and then well, you reread it. You make the changes. Okay. First, identify the things that can make a verb a present perfect verb. Okay, or more than a verb, an action. Okay, look for actions that started in the past but still affect the present. Yes. Okay, very good. Let me know when you finish. Okay, I'm not going to give you time anymore. Just let me know when you finish. Try to make it in less than 10 minutes. And yeah, but
Okay,
take your time. I mean, relax. This is not an exam.
okay, thank you.
All right. If you have any questions, please let me know.
It's not a question, but I can see the whole paragraph. It's like something
You,
black or yes, I don't know if it's only me or yes, okay,
do,
thank
do
you.
you see it now?
Um, no. Okay, thank you.
Do you see it now?
Yes, I can see.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
All right, good. I honestly don't know what it was. Just move things around.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Okay. Can you still see it?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, good. Ready?
Not yet.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. Now let's read. Well, let's take turns to read. Miss Maddie, you were the first one. I'm kidding. Gina, go ahead, please begin.
Okay. I think that I should speak at least three languages. I can speak English, my native language, and I have studied Spanish all my life, so I can speak two languages fluently.
Thank you. Very good. I think that I should speak at least three languages. I can speak English, my native language, and I have studied Spanish all my life. Very good. So I can speak two languages fluently. Tommy, next, please.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries,
Um,
man.
for many years, I wanted to learn how to speak Portuguese. For many years, I have wanted to learn how to speak Portuguese. And now I finally have the opportunity because I enrolled in a beginning Portuguese class last month.
Thank you. Very good. Nice save.
Yeah.
Perfect. For many years, I have wanted to learn how to speak Portuguese. And now I finally have the opportunity because I enrolled in a beginning Portuguese class last month. Very good. Miss Maddie, please continue. Since then,
Okay, since then I I have gone to class regularly and studied the assigned textbook, but my pronunciation is comical, so I have worked with tutor very Tuesday. Continue?
no, that's okay. That's fine. Thank you. So since then, I have gone to class regularly and studied the assigned textbook, but my pronunciation is comical, so I work with a tutor every Tuesday. I work. Okay, he
Oh,
is still learning. Well, yeah, he's still learning. So that's something like a routine. Every Tuesday, he practices with a tutor.
okay.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Karen, please. Luckily, right here. Karen, are you there? Please don't leave me. Not like this.
I'm sorry, I was mute. Yes. And luckily, my tutor also speaks Spanish and have traveled many times in Spain,
I'm
Portugal,
going to
and
stop you right there. Very good. That is where the present perfect is. However, we're talking about a third person. So we use
Uh,
has. Okay, can you repeat
yes.
the sentence, please?
Okay.
Luckily,
Luckily, my tutor also speaks Spanish and has traveled many times in
perfect.
Spain, Portugal, and South America. So he can answer my questions about language and culture.
Perfect. Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Lizzie, are you here?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
um, he helped me a great deal, especially with items which taken a long time to learn, particularly if you didn't go to the country where the items are spoken.
Okay. Um, I don't think that is the correct way to say that. Okay. Anybody else wants to take a shot on this?
He has helped.
Mm-hmm. He has helped me a great deal, especially with idioms.
I see.
Uh-huh. Continue. Which
Has taken me.
which take a long time to learn. Mhm.
Particularly if you have not gone to the country.
Yes, very good. Particularly if you have not or haven't gone to the country where the
Mm.
idioms are spoken. Hmm. Very good. Okay, perfect. How do you feel? Are you okay? Are you good?
I'm good, good. I have to improve, do
Well,
more exercise.
we're here for that. We are learning.
I would like to
Don't.
be like a Tommy. I would like to read like him. Very nice, Tommy. Good job.
You do need
Yes.
surgery. Surgery to be like me.
Come on. All right. Well, okay, very good. How did you feel this exercise? Was it easy? Was it hard? What do you think you can improve? Perhaps you're reading. Perhaps you're muted, Miss Maddie.
Gina wants to participate in the class.
She-
I think. Gina, come on, combat with us.
Okay. Yes, I think that it was easier than the first one, but
Mhm.
yes, I think that I have to improve my, I think my reading, yes, also,
Okay,
on some grammar structure.
okay. Well, it is important that you are more aware of what you need to improve. Basically, these exercises, well, that's what they do. Hmm. They make you more aware of your current situation. I mean, these are pretty short readings. Hmm. It's just one paragraph. And to identify tenses is a good exercise for you to be more natural when you read. Hmm. You learn to identify mm, well, more efficiently, let's call it. You learn how to identify some keywords um, to make your reading more efficient. Yeah. So, for example, how do you know where to put the present perfect here? Give me one example of the expressions or the things that helped you with this exercise.
Mm,
Maybe since. Um,
Since is a good example, yes. Hmm.
mm, for many years.
For many years, yes.
Um, a long time. No. Or
Finally,
Many
finally.
times.
The what? Finally?
Man,
Finally could
Where
be.
is it?
many times.
Many times, yes. Many times is a good example as well. Mhm. And the other cases are basically just context based, right? Like for example, here, the last part, he has helped me he helped me a great deal, especially with idioms, which take a long time to learn, particularly if you didn't go to the country where the idioms are spoken. Like this, in the simple past, it implies that there was only one opportunity in the past and you didn't take it. Okay. However, the context of this sentence tells you that, well, I mean, the countries are not going to finish or are not going to, just disappear. You know, you can still go and learn as well with this. Since he is still learning, we use has helped me a great deal. Mhm. Because they are still hard to learn. They take a long time to be learned, right? Okay. So you learn to become more aware of these situations contextually or with the expressions like this. Okay, for many years, since, many times. Mhm. So that's good. I'm happy for you. All right. Yeah. Well, we have more exercises here on this presentation, but I'm going to send them to you. Okay. So I'm just going to show you the next. Well, this is not. Uh, okay. Here we have eight. We have eight statements, eight sentences. Okay. And we're going to just complete the blank spaces to fill the gaps with the expressions here. Okay. These are time expressions for the past perfect, correct? Which is right here with the past perfect. Okay, so I'm going to send you this, this. I want to do it with you. And this is going to be homework, okay? So let's start with this one. Let's do it together so you can do this for homework, all right? Okay, good. Now, can you help us read the instructions, please, Gina?
yes, in the following sentences, use past perfect or simple past tense of the verbs given in the parentheses. Read each sentence carefully before you choose the verb. Remember that if the time word before or after makes the time relationship clear, you don't have to use past perfect.
Yes.
The example?
Sure, please.
Yes. Okay, example. Class already started by the time I arrived. Class already has started by the time I arrived.
Mhm. Yes. Now we have the expression here, by the time I arrived. Now, by the time, remember I told you that we use it for the future perfect. Yes. However, it can be used for the past perfect as well. This is to announce or to give the information that something happened before something else. Okay, in the past perfect. In the future perfect, we use it for um, we use it to announce or to give the idea that something will happen or will be done after. I mean, yeah, before an action, but in the future. Okay. So, for example, by the time I arrive, not arrived, arrive, I will have done my homework. Okay, something like that. That's the future perfect. Future perfect is often used for plans or for hypothetical situations. hmm So, well, we're not in that. So let's begin with these two sentences, okay? So number one, Molly be a teacher before she become a lawyer. What do you think is the correct tense in this case? The simple past or the past perfect?
I think simple past.
Simple past.
Hmm,
Molly was a
no,
teacher
no,
before.
I am incorrect. I'm wrong.
What? Is it correct or not correct?
Not correct.
It's
Not
Simple.
correct?
correct. It's
It is
correct.
correct.
Yeah,
Molly was a teacher before.
but she continued to be teacher. No,
I'm
I'm
lost.
sorry, don't understand. Okay, continue, teacher.
Was is correct. Okay, Molly was a teacher before she what?
Became a lawyer.
Before she became a lawyer. hmm Look at the instructions. Remember that if the time word before or after makes the time relationship clear, you do not have to use past perfect. Okay? Something happened before something, but that action, as you said, has not ended. Okay? You were a teacher, you are a teacher, and you will be a teacher, as well as she was a lawyer, is a lawyer, and will be a lawyer. These
Okay.
are ongoing situations, yes? They just don't end. You are what you are, or you wear what you wear. I don't know. Okay, good. And number two, you already know that the first one is the simple past, right? But why? Why do we know this is the simple past? Number two, why do we know that the first one is the simple past?
Because of yesterday.
Exactly. We have a specific time. yesterday. Mhm. Right. Yesterday I saw Susan Chan, an old friend whom I
Haven't seen.
exactly hadn't seen in many years, right? We have here in many years. At first, mhm, I past or past perfect.
Past perfect.
Not quite. Okay. Look at the entire sentence. Okay.
Past.
We use the simple past.
Yes, I didn't recognize.
I didn't recognize her she
Had gained.
had gained 50 pounds. Okay. Now we know because we have here an action that happened before this one. Okay. We're giving reason. Remember that we can use the past perfect to give reason. Okay, we have here the keyword because, therefore we are giving reason for this action. Okay, the reason is this one had gained 50 pounds. Okay, and this is the result. She didn't recognize her. All right. Okay, good. Now I'm going to send you can I erase this? Okay, I'm
Yes,
going to
please.
send you the the entire presentation, okay? All the presentation. I'm going to send you the presentation so you can practice again the exercises that we did here and the new ones, which are this one, and that's it. And you can review this, okay? All right. Okay, I'll be sending it to the WhatsApp group, all right? You're all there, yes?
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, that's it for today. Before we go, tell me, what did you like about the class and what did you learn?
Mm, mm,
Yes, I really like to practice about past perfect and the past simple.
Mm-hmm.
I learned about the difference between them. And yes, I really like the class.
All right, thank you. Very good. How about the rest?
the
Did you
same
learn
like
something
Gina.
today? Yeah, what she said.
That she said.
Yeah, what she said. All right. Well, the rest, do you have something else to add to Gina's comment?
Hey, if are these all the tenses we're gonna have in the test,
The
or are we also gonna have future perfect and the present perfect and the past perfect continuous, or
Yeah,
should we
we're
just
going to see more tenses. This first week was
the
about
easy things,
yeah, pretty
the
much.
be- the simplest things?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to be seeing conditionals, the second, third, and first conditional. I think we're going to see all three of them, as
The
well as
zero
zero
first, second, and third.
conditional.
All four.
Uh, yes. Well, we're going to be seeing the conditionals. We're going to be seeing reported speech, passive voice, and the most important subjects in the exam, pretty much, yes, along with some strategies. hmm But this was just the first week. We still have 12 more sessions. So don't worry, we're going to cover everything.
Did you take the test?
Yeah,
Okay. Simple.
um, it was
Did you know what
it
you
was
got?
easy. I got C1.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that, but did you get 252 correct or did you get 299 correct?
Like I honestly don't remember, man. I think it was 200 and something. I can't remember. I mean, it was a while ago. I'm going to look for the results and I'm going to tell you. All right?
Okay.
But yeah, I mean the exam is not hard. You all have pretty good level. So it's not going to be a problem. You just need to practice a little bit more and that's it, which we're going to be doing here with some strategies, some reviews. We're going to review some tenses, some more tenses. hmm So no worries. You're gonna be fine.
I'm not worried.
My God.
No,
Okay.
no, no, it's 15 weeks out. Not gonna worry about something like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
It's just
I'm sure that Sammy is not worried about it.
The first thing I told you not to be cocky about it. But
No,
okay.
I already know what mistakes I'm gonna make.
Well, that's the good thing. You can work on them so you don't make them.
Hope so.
Yeah, you will. You'll see. Okay, well, um, if nobody else is going to add something else to Gina's or Tommy's or Miss Maddie's comment, I think we can all go and have a nice weekend. Please practice with the exercises I'm going to send you. And okay, please write down your questions if you have them so we can solve them on Monday. Okay? All
Okay,
right.
Okay.
thank
Good.
you.
Well,
Bye,
thank you very much
Gina.
for coming today.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye.
See
Karen.
you.
Tomorrow.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Maddie, Gina.
Tommy, bye.
Bye bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye,
Bye bye.
teacher.
Have a lovely
Bye,
evening and a
teacher.
nice
You.
weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Bye bye.
Bye.